Hey everyone, in this video we are going to create a video on how to access your or use Jupyter notebook. So as you know, it is a program used for programming languages. All you have to do is go to Google Play Store. As you see, I'm in Google Play Store. When you're there, click on search. When you go to search, type PyDroid 3 Py.3 and then click on search. This is the application you will find Py.3. Where it is showing me open here, you will see install. So click the install button here. Make sure it is installed until it shows you here installed. This is the first application you have to download. The second application you have to download here. The second application you have to download here is called PyDroid repository plugin. Click on search. Actually, this application is not a user interface application, meaning an application that you can interact with, meaning by using your user interface. No, it is just a support application. Okay, so also make sure as iCycle install, you will see the install button here. So after you saw the install button here, click it and make sure it is installed on your phone. Okay, after downloading these two applications, the next thing you need to do directly is to go to those applications and then open them on your mobile phone. As you will see, I have already opened mine on my own mobile phone. Here it is at the bottom, PyDroid. So I'll click on PyDroid. Here it is opening. I'm already using it for many things now. So the first thing you need to do actually is to navigate to this section by clicking on these three horizontal lines at the top left corner. When you click them and then you click on pip here, so this will take you to the Python libraries, and as you can see, we have libraries here, we have search libraries here, we have install, and we have quick install. Since we are intending to install Jupyter notebook, we'll go to quick install. Click on quick install, and from the list, as you can see, we have Jupyter here. So click on install. Okay, and then make sure your internet connection is on. As you can see, my internet connection is on, so make sure your also your internet connection is on, please, because the installation will not do without internet connection. Okay, click install and wait for it to install until you saw a complete button, a complete option here. That is when the installation is complete, until when you saw complete here. So it will show you complete at the bottom. So it's now loading the files. Or when what you are using requirement already satisfied, meaning mine have already been installed, so I have no problem here. At the bottom now, we'll wait for the install to show, complete to show. Yes, so mine is already satisfied. Actually, I have no problem here. Complete, you saw it here, complete. So these are the libraries. If you are intending maybe to use the library like Python library, you want to be using Python, remember these are only for premium use and you cannot download them until you subscribe. Apart from that, you should install the PySide 6, the Pineapple. Also make sure you install all that. The Cython, make sure you install it. We have already installed Jupyter. So scroll down, we have a lot of them. Keras, depending on what are you going to be doing with the programming language, in particular the Python programming language, so make sure you have them installed. This will help you to be using it especially without internet connection. As you can see now, I'm installing this because I need it for some artificial intelligence use and all. Okay, so after you have completed your installation like how you saw it here, go back by clicking back here. And after you have gone back, select terminal here. When the terminal have shown, then you type Jupyter notebook. Okay, Jupyter notebook as you have typed, and then you click on the enter button on your keyboard, your screen keyboard, and wait for it to load, please. For you, it might take up to 10 minutes before you install it, so be patient. Wait for it, and then it will automatically take you to your mobile phone or to your default browser on your mobile phone. All you have to do is wait for it to open. And a quick note, please, as long as it will take you to your mobile browser, it means you'll be using the same Jupyter notebook web application that everyone is using to compile, write it and compile its code. And as you can see now, it is showing me what is in my phone, my phone storage, meaning I have already linked it directly to my phone storage. So it's just that everything will be done on the internet, but it will be at the same time kept on your phone. Okay, so I'll click on new to create a new folder, and then from the options here I'll choose new folder because I need a folder first of all. New folder, it had already been created, so you have to scroll all the way to untitled where the folder is located, because currently the folder is not given any name, so you have to be patient with that. Untitled folder, click on the untitled folder. You can rename it if you want, like how I did. I just hold down and then show me the option to rename, and maybe I will say tutorial. Okay, so maybe I'll give it 01 so that it might maybe come to the top. All right, go. All right, so now this is our untitled folder. We have it given 01. You double, here is it, tutorial now. So what we have to do now is to go back. Sorry, because I'm using internet, so it's slow. So where I'm having, I did use the Y instead of U. Take note of that. I'll just double click it to open. You double tap on your phone, double tap, and then to the next new button here, click it, and now you can choose Python. This means a file that saves, give you the chance to write a code and save it. Click on Python 3, and this is the file. So automatically the file will open in a new tab. It will open in a new tab. As you can see, we have two tabs. This is the first tab that I actually opened, and then this is the second tab that had opened now because of that file, and this is the file now. So you can decide maybe to like rename the file before even starting anything, save it, or you can decide just to start. So let us say print, then we'll put our okay, sorry for that. Okay, hello world, and then after that we'll click on run here. Okay, so click on run, hello world. So that is it. Now if you are through, all you have to do now is to save the file. You click on file here at the top left corner here, click on file, and you can save it. You can save it if you wish. If you want to save it, you can save it as save as, or you can just save the notebook like that, depending. Or if you want, you can download it. Okay, or you can save and export the notebook as. You will see what each option will do. So here we will save it and then we will export it. Maybe you need it maybe for use in a place, different place, or just maybe if someone to just read through it. So that is when you save it here. When you just say save notebook, it is already saved. when we click on 5 again and when we click save notebook as tutorial on title IPYMB, that it will save it particularly for use, and you can export it and use it anyway. I will show you now. For instance, here this the file. Here's currently what I have saved now. Look at the time at 54 and 6:54, yes, PM, and this is it. Okay, so now I can use it, I can load it in my computer in any way, and I can use it. Okay, so I hope now by this explanation, now this little explanation of mine, you have understood actually what this save notebook has used to do, the option. Okay, so now let's go to the third option. Right, so apart from that, now we have already finished with the save notebook, which is just save it and save notebook as, which is very important. So let me just show you a little bit difference between save notebook and save as. Save as could give you many options. Actually, you can decide to put many titles to your notebook, and as you just saw, it will be there for you to view offline. Okay, it will be there for you to view offline. All right, so now let's go back to the file that we are using, because I'm about to show you many things which I haven't yet showed you. Okay, I haven't yet showed you. Here's it. Remember, I use save as, so now it is a new note. So let's click on file again at the top left corner, and then you can decide to download it here. Download, maybe if you want to download it, or save and export notebook as. Okay, go and try all these options, they are very important. Okay, so now after you are through with all of this, if you are interested, if you want to like close the Jupyter as a wall, you just click on your file and then click on shutdown here. As you see, log out or shutdown. So log out is to log out entirely, so let's click on log out. Bye bye, we have already logged out. Then we will go directly to the previous place that let us use the web first, and then here hold down your volume key, the downward volume key. As you see, I will click here to show you some list of options, so please click those 3 vertical dots and then click on special keys here. So when we click on special keys, if you want to like exit, as you could see, volume down, it will allow you to exit. Okay, it will allow you to exit. So let's do that. Hold down the volume key and then click on Z from your button, from your keyboard on the screen. Click on Z. So what happened? As you could see, what did this show us on the stopped? Okay, it means stopped. If your terminal is still showing you terminal session is running, all you have to do now is click on the back, and then you see it's no more showing us terminal is running. I hope that is clear. So please don't forget to comment, which is more important, so that I will know about my video. How do you think about my video? And for this content to reach more people, please subscribe. And the most important thing is to turn on the notification bell, so that whenever I upload new videos, you will be the first person to be notified. This is something I created, a basic calculator, I would say. And even without internet connection, as you can see, I have turned off my internet connection here. It's to show you as an example. Why was I capable of using this? Is because I have downloaded many libraries, and I will show you. First of all click the play button here, and now I'm capable of using it. I'll say 3. The second number, I'll say maybe 1. So it is capable of addition. Also, apart from addition, it is also capable of subtraction, multiplication, division. So 3 plus 1 4, you see subtraction 3 minus 1 2, 3 multiplied by 1 3, 3 divided by 1 3. Okay, so it's just a basic calculator. So this is an evidence to show you that you can still use it without internet connection. But how can you do that? Like I showed you at the beginning, go to the Python library. So go to the quick install here, like how I did it, and then please install these libraries. They are very important. Like this library, install it. This is for array, like I use it also when creating mine, so you need it. Pandas, you need it also. For the pillow also you need it. So install it based on the task you will do. Like mine, I used to create sketches, so like a graph actually when I say sketch, so I use this. So don't forget to click the subscribe also and turn the